Hi everybody, it's Adam with HeartValveSurgery.com. We are at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, California. I'm thrilled to be joined by Dr. Aakriti Gupta, who is a leading interventional cardiologist that specializes in minimally invasive heart valve therapies which use small catheters instead of open heart surgery. Dr. Gupta, it is great to see you again, and thanks so much for being with me today.
Thank you, Adam, for having me today.
Yeah, so we're answering patient questions, and this one comes in from Beverly, specific to your expertise, and she asks, I have moderate to severe mitral regurgitation and atrial fibrillation. Is it possible to get each disorder treated without an open heart procedure?
I think that's a great question because we're talking about two distinct processes. One is leakage of the mitral valve, where the blood is leaking backward instead of going forward. And the second is a rhythm problem called atrial fibrillation. Now, they're connected in some ways such that when a patient has mitral regurgitation, it leads to enlargement of the top chamber of the heart called the left atria because the blood is flowing backward. And as a result of the enlargement, it tends to have problems with the electricity leading to atrial fibrillation. Now, if you went for open heart surgery, then a good surgeon would actually fix your valve and also treat the areas of the electrical problem both at the same time. And they will often also close off the appendage in the left atrium, which tends to form a clot if you don't close it, and could give you stroke. So the surgeon can do all of that in one procedure. Now the question is, what can we do on the interventional side without opening your heart, essentially? So I'll split my answer in a few sections. So first, let's talk about what can we do about the mitral valve. For the mitral valve, you must have heard terms like MitraClip or PASCAL. That's a transcatheter mitral valve repair procedure where we go from a vein in the groin and are able to place one or two clips, and we're able to close the leak, and most frequently you will just go home the next day, and that's that. So that's the mitral valve repair procedure. That's commercially available, FDA approved, has good results in terms of procedural success and long-term durability, but obviously every patient is different, and some results may vary based on your anatomy and surgical risk. So there's a lot of other factors that come into play. We also have transcatheter mitral valve replacement, which is not FDA approved, but it is available in research protocols, like at a big institute like Cedars-Sinai. So if you came to us, we would be able to screen you and see if you qualify for those protocols, and also be able to offer you that. So that's the mitral valve. Now coming to the rhythm problem, we can do catheter-based treatment of the tissue that is causing the rhythm problem, which is commonly called ablation. And we use either heat or cold to electrically quiet the area that's causing the problem. So that's called catheter ablation. We can also close the appendage just like the surgeons can do with a transcatheter option. It's called a Watchman device or an Amulet device. I named a bunch of procedures. We can do all of that without open heart surgery, but we will not go and do it all at the same time. We would stage it. Most often we would fix the valve first, because fixing the valve also makes the tissue in the upper chamber of the heart more amenable to cure with ablation. So we want to give you the best outcome. So we will first treat the valve and then later bring you back, and an electrophysiologist who's a rhythm doctor will do the ablation procedure, and then we can also close your appendage. So that's all we would do. And at a place like Cedars, you will be rest assured that there's a heart team that's composed of the interventional cardiologist, the cardiothoracic surgeon, the electrophysiologist, the imager, everybody. They put their minds together, they think of the best option for you, and then we sit with you, give you all the options, and then we come to a decision.
Oh, fantastic. And Beverly, I hope that helped you. I know it helped me. And Dr. Gupta, on behalf of Beverly and all the patients at HeartValveSurgery.com, patients all over the world, thanks to you and your team here at Cedars for taking care of these patients. Thanks for being with me today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Hi Hi, everybody, it's Adam. I hope you enjoyed that video. And don't forget, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch the next 2 educational videos coming up on your screen, or click the blue button to visit HeartValveSurgery.com.